shizzo, you understand me? When we talk about boxing, we keep it real 100%. You understand me? No bias talk, no racism. We don't care about it over here. Real deal boxing fans. You understand me? That's what I am. And I'm just going to give y'all my 2 cents. And I got to give you my 2 cents on Charlo. Charlo. Jermell Charlo. You know, former undisputed king at 154. Black man getting his money, getting paid, baby. You know what I'm saying? Getting big checks. You know what I'm saying? Salute to him. You know what I'm saying? To his family, him being able to have a career, you know, of what he loved to do. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, he's going to go in like he, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to show him his respect. Thank you for your entertainment, sir. But, bro, what you talking about, bro? What you talking about? You calling out Crawford now. Ain't it funny how the tables turn? Ain't it funny how the tables turn? Because I just remember a couple of years ago, probably about, you know, let's say 5 to 4 years ago. This is the same man that was saying Terrence Crawford, ain't this and ain't that, and he don't do this and he don't do that, and he ain't got no money, and he ain't a real champion, and Errol Spence is a stud, and this and that. He should take what he should take, and all of a sudden now everybody wants to fight Terrence Crawford. Oh my God, yeah. I remember when Terrence beat up on Errol Spence and he said that he was coming to 154 next. Yeah, when he came up there, after you fought Canelo, you wouldn't let go of all them belts. Something I ain't never seen ever in the sport of boxing. That man said you was next, and the next thing we know, you let go of every single belt that you had, every last one of them. Disappear. Hey, I understand, bro. Go spend that money, go spend that bread. Yeah, but everybody didn't pay attention to how you let go of them belts and disappeared. You know what I'm saying? Every belt. He let go of every belt. You heard me? Every belt. And now, when it comes to the situation of them, no matter what's going on, I ain't saying that Bud shouldn't give him a shot. I would really love to see that more than Boots. To me, Boots shouldn't get the fight. You know what I'm saying? It depends on how much money they give Bud. It depends on Bud. I can't say what the man deserves. It's on Bud and them and what entertains the people. But me personally, as a boxing fan, no, he don't deserve to fight for real. But for entertainment and people want to see it, yeah, you know what I'm saying? They give him a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Let him get it. You know what I'm saying? Let him get the shot. You know what I'm saying? But give Terrence a contract for like $400 million or something for 3 fights or something like that. You know what I'm saying? What's up with you? But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, let him get him some money like that. You know what I'm saying? 3 fights, 300 million, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Do something like that for Bud. But I like to see Charlo versus Crawford. That'll be a good fight. Like Terrence Crawford versus Keith Thurman. That would be a good fight. Charlo is still very valuable at 154. He's still a threat. And I would like to see that fight between him and Bud because it's always a 50-50 fight. You know what I'm saying? Especially with them two. You can't knock Jermell Charlo, you know what I'm saying? Even though he went out there and just, got a paycheck that Canelo fight, you know what I'm saying? He's still a threat. You know what I'm saying? Believe that. You know what I'm saying? They talking about him with the Canelo fight. And I'm going to be honest with you. I ain't never really liked the Charlo brothers. I'm going to be like this. I done had a love and hate relationship with the Charlo brothers. Not personally knowing them. I'm talking about just as far as a fan of boxing. I ain't never really too much like the Charlos. But, I respect them as men and what they do. And, I ain't going to tell no lie on them or be biased on them. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you the facts about them, in my opinion. But, yeah, I ain't never really liked them, the Charlos. But, you can't deny that man talent. Like I say, he still is a threat at 154. Whoever run up on him, you know what I'm saying, you better be prepared because much as like I said, I don't like him, Charlo will drop you. Charlo will get at you. But Charlo is not a good boxer. He's not a good boxer. I think Terrence will beat him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying they're going to be no cakewalk or nothing like that. But the way that press conference, the way them two going, you know what I'm saying? Well, Crawford don't really say too much till you piss him off, but that'll be a good fight. Boots will be a good fight. I don't say and think he deserve it, but yes, Boots would be a good fight. You know what I'm saying? Just for entertainment, for him to make the money that he deserves, because that's what people going to pay to see. because I want to see him go out top. He, one of the most legendary fighters over Floyd Mayweather at this point right now. I don't know how all y'all still out there saying that Mayweather is over Terrence Crawford. Floyd Mayweather is the most talented fighter I've ever seen in my life, but he ain't over Terrence Crawford. He was never undisputed. He was never undisputed. I don't care if you're 50-0 or not. Undisputed is the biggest accomplishment in boxing. Don't let nobody tell you different. It ain't pound for pound. A lot of these dudes out here talking about pound for pound like that's the biggest accomplishment. No, it's not. That means you out there doing your thing, though. That means you going against some of the best and you beating them. That's what pound for pound is for, like that. You know what I'm saying? But undisputed is the biggest accomplishment you can have in boxing. That means you done went and challenged everybody out there, or you beat the dude that beat people who had belts. So you the man of that division. You the big dog. You know what I'm saying? And that's the major accomplishment in boxing. That's why Terrence above that. But like I said, Charlo, not really a counter puncher. He's a combination puncher, boxer, puncher. Can't really fight backing up. He can be outboxed. We seen that with Tony. What's his name? The boy from Detroit? Tony Harrison. Yeah, he can be outboxed. Tony Harrison outboxed. I'm not saying that Tony Harrison, because Tony Harrison outboxed him like he was trash or nothing, but I'm just saying he can be outboxed. I think Bud will come out victorious in that fight, but you never know, because one punch changed everything. If you don't see a punch coming, you know what I'm saying, you never know. So I'll lean towards Terrence. That'll be a good fight. But let's just keep it real though. Charlo, when Charlo got them belts, when Charlo got through fighting Canelo, that boy let them belts go real fast. And now, it's an honor to share the ring. Now, I got to go in on you a little bit, Charlo. I showed you a lot of respect, my brother. But, hey, now it's real fun. I want to share the ring with him, and I want to do this and that with him. People going, then you made your stock look bad. That's one thing you got to realize, too. Charlo got to realize he made his stock look bad. How we know you ain't going to get in that fight and run? Not saying that he will. I'm just saying, you never know. How we know you ain't going to get in there, you going to really want to box and fight 12 rounds? How we really know that? The last fight, you said the same thing you probably going to say when you probably get this fight. If you get this fight. Oh, I'm in shape. I'm coming to this. I'm all this and yeah, hey, but this some all black fighters. Stop doing this. We doing this for the culture, for the hood stuff. Stop. We don't stop doing that. Y'all turn boxing. That's when we be looking at channels and you see all the racist comments and folks going back and forth about race. You don't hear nobody else talking about something they doing. Oh well, you hear Mexican people, so I can't say that. But all that, we doing it for the culture, man. Shut up, man. Just go out there and fight. All right. Because when you lose in your culture, say something about you, you're gonna say we broken, we got regular lives, and we ain't nobodies. So don't be screaming about the culture. You know what I'm saying? You doing it for the culture when you ain't got no confidence to go out there and win. We heard that twice. Adrian Broner did it. We doing it for the culture, then go out there and do a damn thing. Didn't do a damn thing. We don't need no. And who else? Charlo went out there and said the same thing. We doing it for the culture, and then do a motherfucking thing to Canelo Alvarez. Then touch him. Yeah. I know. You never know with Charlo. You understand me? You'll never know with Charlo. But I had to just get on here, man, and speak my little justice on this. I ain't finna be on too long, y'all. Hold up. Is Spence out conversation now? I don't know. Oh yeah, I forgot. Damn, I gotta do about 5 more minutes. With Spence and him, you know what I'm saying? And you mean Spence and Charlo, I'm thinking, right? Uh Wrong fight for Errol Spence right now. And even though Charlo been laid off too, I know people gonna be saying, "Oh, Charlo been laid off for a minute too. He been gone." But no, Spence, no, not Charlo, not Charlo. He don't need that in his life right now. Charlo, the blueprint already out there to beat Errol Spence. That's something people ain't talking about either. The blueprint out there. Counterpunch him. Counterpunch him. He don't got no counterpunch him. He don't got no head movement. He don't punch in angles. He don't move in angles. He keep his head on the center line because he ain't got no defense. No leg moving for real, Spence. Not hating on him. I'm just telling the truth in my opinion. You know, he wants to stand there and go toe to toe and blow for blow. Nah. Charlo ain't what's happening for him right now. Spence, man, come on, man. Y'all, come on. I mean, y'all know something wrong with him, right? The man ain't fought in 2 years, bro. 2 years. He ain't got no business coming out there facing no threats right now. He's supposed to be doing what Boots doing, but with a little bit more. Yeah, he's supposed to been doing what Boots doing. His first fight back in 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody a little bit round up with a little buzz to him a little bit. Yeah, but nah. He don't need to go in there with Charlo. Charlo gonna knock him out. Charlo gonna knock him out. Even though Charlo ain't no counter puncher. But I think due to Charlo you know what I'm saying, speed and his footwork, you know, him being able to move his feet, I think he'll end up beating Errol Spence. Keith Thurman is not a fight that Errol Spence should fight either. Not right now. Probably after 2 fights, or you know what I'm saying, or yeah, he gotta get warmed up before he get out there. Now you remember a minute ago he couldn't. Bud wasn't nobody. Ain't it funny how the tables turned? A minute ago, Bud wasn't nobody. Now, it'll be a blessing to shadow. Now, he ain't say a blessing. I'll be saying that. The man got money. He ain't got a bed. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't, yeah, that's something we got to say, take out of context. Somebody going to do that too. Oh, Charlo big in Crawford. That man is not big in Terrence Crawford for a fight. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all I don't like Charlo, but I don't like people lying on people either. He ain't big nobody. He suggested it. You know what I'm saying? Charlo ain't got a big bread nobody. I ain't no penis riding them, but I know them dudes. Charlo got real estate money, like most of them do. Charlo ain't broke. He don't need to fight. Trust me, y'all. And I don't know him or nothing like that, but I done seen, you know what I'm saying, like little not documentaries, but little clips of what Charlo be doing outside of boxing. Charlo is not hurting for no money. So, you know, I'm not never saying that. Then don't nobody need, that's the point I'm saying, don't nobody need to say that, because he ain't doing it because he need the money to fight Bud or nothing. But here, y'all, people have to understand they are prize fighters. It's funny how, you know, people it's good, you know, the good thing about having Turkey Al-Rashid in there. Well, I gotta get off in a minute. But the good thing about Turkey Al-Rashid is you see how he going to go do the Jake Paul thing, finna get paid all that. Now, what if Turkey offer him twice that or double whatever he finna make fighting Jake Paul for him to fight Shakur? What duck move can they pull it in? Y'all prize fighters, right? If Turkey Al-Rashid say, I'm gonna give you $40, if Turkey Al-Rashid say, I'm gonna give y'all $40 million a piece, you and Shakur Stevenson. I don't know what. Let's just say Tank making $20 million with Jake Paul, $20 million with Jake Paul, and Turkey say, I'll give you $40 million to fight Shakur, and he turned it down. Then that's duck, yeah, clear duck, right? But remember, it's all about the money. Ain't that what people begin their favorite fighters' excuses with? Ain't that what people doing this? Ain't that the new excuse move for you fans out here of certain fighters? That's what they be using. But yeah, Charlo, Crawford, good. Spence versus Charlo, good, but shouldn't happen. Like I be saying, you got to have people in your corner who love you. I wouldn't send whoever trained Errol Spence. I say hell no, we ain't sending you in against Charlo first. Hell no, we don't give a damn if we told people we don't do tune-ups or not. That was back then. We need one now. That's one thing we can't say if Errol was to come back. If he say he needs a tune-up, get Errol a tune-up. He good. Even though I was happy to see him lose, I still respect Errol Spence. It would never happen if he would have, you gotta give him his respect. Went out like a champion. But y'all, I'm finna get up off here, man. Love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning into the channel. You know how to show the channel some support, share the videos. I truly appreciate y'all. This your boy Easy Work Boxer, man. I'm out.